Chapter 1. Introduction to Brief Psychotic Disorder. Ever wondered why someone might suddenly start seeing things that aren't there, hearing voices that don't exist, or behaving in ways that seem out of character for them? These could be signs of a mental health condition known as brief psychotic disorder. Today, we dive into the world of this often misunderstood disorder, exploring its symptoms, causes, and more. Chapter 2. Symptoms of brief psychotic disorder. Imagine a person who, out of the blue, starts experiencing hallucinations, delusions, or other psychotic symptoms. These symptoms can be quite distressing, not just for the person experiencing them, but also for those around them. This sudden onset of symptoms is characteristic of brief psychotic disorder, a condition that lasts at least a day but less than a month, with an eventual return to the individual's normal level of functioning. Hallucinations, one of the primary symptoms of brief psychotic disorder, involve seeing, hearing, or feeling things that aren't there. Delusions, another symptom, are false beliefs that the person holds despite evidence to the contrary. Disorganized speech, catatonic behavior, and a marked decline in daily functioning are other symptoms that may be present. Chapter 3. Causes of brief psychotic disorder. But what causes brief psychotic disorder? While the exact cause remains unknown, researchers believe a combination of genetic and environmental factors play a role. Stressful events, such as the loss of a loved one, can also trigger the onset of this condition. It's important to note that it's not the event itself, but how the individual reacts to it that may lead to the disorder. Chapter 4. Differentiating brief psychotic disorder from other conditions. Brief psychotic disorder is often mistaken for other mental health conditions, such as schizophrenia or bipolar disorder. However, the key difference lies in the duration and the aftermath of the symptoms. In brief psychotic disorder, the symptoms are short-lived and the individual returns to their normal functioning after the episode. Chapter 5. Summary and call to action. To recap, brief psychotic disorder is a condition characterized by a sudden onset of psychotic symptoms, such as hallucinations, delusions, and disorganized speech. The exact cause is unknown, but a combination of genetic and environmental factors, along with individual reactions to stressful events, are believed to play a role. The disorder is often mistaken for other mental health conditions, but its distinguishing factor is the short duration of symptoms and the return to normal functioning after the episode. Understanding brief psychotic disorder, its symptoms and causes, can help us empathize with those affected and foster a more compassionate society. By shining a light on this condition, we hope to contribute in dispelling the stigma surrounding mental health disorders and pave the way for more effective, understanding, and empathetic approaches to mental health care.